It is 7 minutes after 9 o'clock on a Wednesday morning, a beautiful one here in Nashville. Wherever you might be listening, or maybe you're streaming us via volume.com/lightning100. We can all wave at the cameras. Good to have you with us. As Jay and Mel are here in studio, and as promised, we have Hollier joining us. He's going to be headlining our Nashville Sunday night coming up this Sunday. Not only that, but he brought 2 guitars and a singer.
Yeah, that's right. That's
so,
right.
So good to have you here.
Yeah, so glad to be here.
And I'm sorry, Chloe?
This is Chloe.
Right?
Chloe Combs.
Yeah.
Welcome, Chloe and Hollier. Good to have you here. Thanks so much for doing it.
Yes, sir.
Relatively early in the morning, right? I don't know how early you rise, but
hey, man, we love it.
We're ready to go. So we're excited to have Hollier headlining our Nashville Sunday night, 3rd and Lindsley, coming up this Sunday. Hannah Bethel will open the show at 8 p.m., and then Hollier taking the stage at 9 p.m. So I have to ask you on the air, so you mentioned you brought your 12-string, which is a beautiful guitar. Yeah, and just kind of reading up about you've played with quite a few artists over the years, and you said that this was kind of one of the go-tos when you're recording in the studio.
Absolutely, yeah. So I moved from Central Louisiana to Nashville to play music, and my last name's Hollier, so it's Cajun. My dad's from a little small town called Ville Platte. My mom's from a little town called Arnaville. I come from a line of Cajun musicians, so I decided, although a lot of people in Nashville don't get the Hollier, they say Hollier. I decided to keep the tradition going.
Sure.
And so when I moved here, I played with a couple of artists, country artists, Cassidy Pope and Levi Hum and Carly Pierce.
Yeah.
And while I was trying to get my stuff together, that was what I was doing. So 2019 is when I started the Hollier project.
Okay.
And we recorded a couple songs with Eric Massey. Took me a while to court Eric, get him to be a believer, but he did Raylan stuff. We were just out with Andrew Duhon. He did Andrew's record, a lot of really cool stuff, but he assembled Nick Bockraft from KG Elephant, Robbie Crowell from Deer Tick, and G Max from Miranda Lambert, and Matty Diaz. And we got in a room and put together this record. So it's been a dream come true.
Nice.
And these 2 songs we'll play today are the 2 songs we're about to put out Devils and Details on Friday, but that's where the story comes from. So,
that's fantastic.
And you'll hear what Devil, it's so funny in the room with Bockraft, hearing him start Devils into Details. He just came up with the riff. I played him the song, and it just sounds like KG Elephant. It was, like, immediately, I just got giddy. I'm like, this is Louisiana meets KG Elephant.
That's fantastic. So, do you want to play that one first? Do you want to lead off with Reckless Love?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to switch guitars, like I was saying before we got started. We've been out with a couple of different artists the last couple of weeks, and just having some guitar problems. So, I'm going to start with this tuning. I'm going to start with a 12-string. So this is called Reckless Love.
All right, let's do it. We've got Hollier live here in the Volume.com studio, streaming at volume.com/lightning100. And of course, live here on Nashville's Independent Radio.
You've been walking a fine line between what's right and what you've always known. Baby, go in the distance. Oh, you got yourself a ways to go now. Come on, baby, let's roll down the road. Take it all for granted, living life like a loaded gun. You know I can't stand it, just young and dumb, coming undone to the heartbreaker on the run. But put your money now where your mouth is. Your lips are moving, honey, you ain't saying nothing at all. I was tripping, no, you were drowning, sinking around.
Hollier live here in the Volume.com studio. Reckless Love.
Bringing it on a Wednesday morning.
Absolutely.
It sounded great.
We got 1 speed.
I'm going to bring it out to 3rd and Lindsley on Sunday nights, so definitely want to get a ticket to that show. Don't want to miss it.
Got 1 speed and it's full, right?
Yes.
Full speed all the time.
Full speed ahead.
But sounding great here on the radio. And yes, we are streaming at volume.com/lightning100. Excited not only to have Hollier here in the studio, but also headlining our Nashville Sunday night. As Mel just mentioned, Hannah Bethel going to be opening up at 8 p.m. So are there other songs that maybe people are familiar with that you've played that guitar on? It sounds so good. Either one of them.
The 12-string, 12-string's new to the arsenal.
Okay.
We started getting done with the Massey record. We had a kind of a period like working with 7S and Amy and that team. While they were getting all that ready, I started working on the next record at home,
Sure.
And I was hearing a lot of 12-string, so I got it, and it's been kind of saving us right now with all the guitar trouble from these last-minute tours.
Well, sounding great, and the vocals
thanks,
powerful. A little after 9 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. That's how Hollier and Chloe also here. That's how they roll, and we're happy to have them here in the studio. I wanted to ask you a little bit about. So, how long have you been here in Nashville? You actually, you mentioned you're from Louisiana.
Yeah, from Louisiana. I moved. So I've been here for several years. So I moved here, and I realized so quickly. I came from a town where no guitar lessons or you just had to learn. Me and my brothers just played, and my uncle's in a Cajun band, and we, live music was all we had. And so I moved to Nashville, coming from a live background, playing a lot of shows, to realizing like it was going to take me a while to sharpen my tools, like as a songwriter, purely, and as a guitar player. This is so many fantastic musicians. So I spent probably 4 years playing in the country realm and writing songs, and so it took me a while to get some wings a little bit, I feel like. And I would say 2019 was when I put it in. I got a really nice offer to continue touring in the pop country realm, but I put it aside to do this record. We put out a few singles that we recorded at the house, but this was something that it's been 2020 kind of crunched a lot of that. But I'm so happy that now this is kind of starting to blossom into something for me. So,
Absolutely,
yeah.
a couple of years in the making.
Sounding great. So you actually was during your college years that you transferred, right?
Yep.
Did you start at where
I started at LSU.
LSU.
And so I moved to Baton Rouge, and I started playing there with a band, and a guy named Josh Blakesley, and we toured coast to coast. Like, I remember the first time I was on an airplane was for a gig, which was the coolest thing for a 19, 18-year-old. And we went to Europe. We did so much cool stuff, but school took a heavy back burner. And so I remember talking to my family, and they're like, you got to make a decision. And LSU is like there's a lot of distractions there. I think it's the best way to say it. So I moved to Nashville, and so I finished up at Belmont, and started playing in the country realm. So that was the best path for me.
That's certainly a path that others that have been here in the studio and on these airways have taken.
Right.
Just you went to Belmont. Well, of course you did.
Right. Well, it's that good mix of you can poke a lot of holes at a college like that, but it was so good because it wasn't just like Rockstar 101. Like, you actually had to take some real classes, and you're amongst peers and people in the same boat. And it was really a great thing for me. And that's, and not just artists, but promoters and different people that we work with, and artist management, you name it. You went to Belmont. Oh, okay. Comes from the tree, man. And exactly, that's right. So we're so glad to have Hollier here in Nashville, here in the Volume.com studio, and he's going to be at 3rd and Lindsley this Nashville Sunday night. So you put down the 12-string, you got the 6-string now, and this is you're going to play a song now that is actually coming out on Friday.
Before you play Nashville Sunday night, so it'll be out.
Show.
It'll be out in just a couple of days, but we get to. I guess safe to say this is the world premiere live on radio.
This is the international debut.
That's right, and where else but right here on Nashville's Independent Radio. So once again, we've got Hollier and Chloe here in the Volume.com studio and live on Lightning 100 with Devils in the Details.
Oh, now make a little noise. Got hot hands wrapped around his finger. He's a family man. I say going through the motions. He got some loose ends, but he says he's thrilling. She opened up and let him in. Come on, toe. Come on, see you crawl now. You see what's at now, and he's just having a ball. We're tucked away in the store box of the porcelain doll. A few Polaroid pictures, they say it all, but she say, oh, it don't bother me. 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 But the devil's in the details. Oh, he's dragging you right through hell. Come on, shake me down. Come on, coming loose. He's putting on his face and he's coming for you. Oh, that man squeeze high. The dim late nights, know that dark-haired sister from Boogaloo. So she said, oh, it don't bother me. 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 But the devil's in the details. Oh, he's dragging you right through hell. Oh, Lord, no, no. Oh, Lord, no. No, he ain't gonna cut you loose. No, he ain't gonna save you. 'Cause no one gives a good heart that when it seems so sincere. But she said, oh, it don't bother me. 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 But the devil's in the details. Oh, dragging you through hell. Through hell. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it don't bother me. She said, oh, it don't bother me. She said, oh, it don't bother me. She said, oh, it don't bother me. The devil's in details. Oh, he's dragging you right through hell. Oh, I said now the devil's in the details. Oh, he's dragging you right through hell.
The world premiere there. The Devil's in the Details. Hollier here live on Lightning 100.
Fantastic.
Hope you're
Sounds
watching
great.
over on volume.com. If you're not, you're missing out, and you will be missing out if you don't go to Nashville Sunday Night on Sunday, so don't make that mistake.
That's right. Tickets available while they last at 3rdandlindsley.com. Again, the doors open at 6. Hannah Bethel will be opening the show at 8 p.m., followed by Hollier at 9 p.m. So excited. So great to meet you and have you here in
happy to be
studio.
here. Thank you guys for this, man.
Absolutely. And again, be listening for Devil in the Details. That'll be out on Friday. And now you can tell all your friends that you heard it for the first time ever on radio right here
right.
on Lightning 100. But thanks again for joining us. Great to meet you,
guys.
Chloe. Thank you for being here. And we will see you this Nashville Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley.
That's right.
Absolutely.
All right.
See you guys there.
All right. We're going to take a quick time out. Be back with some Angel Olsen here on Nashville's Independent Radio.